Well,
I guess the process.
if they're independent band, a lot of times it's a matter of just initiating an email contact. We always reply to people. We try our best to reply as quick as possible. Sometimes it's not always as quick as we'd like. But we offer just about any independent band the opportunity to sell online. We give them an avenue, somewhat like a CD Baby for independent artists, except we have our niche, and we don't alienate anyone. If you have a female vocal singer, or at least some female vocals, we'll, at least in our best interest, try to bring it into the store, and that's how we're able to keep 1,200 plus products in stock. I really see it hard for someone starting to be able to go and collect all the individual independent bands that we have rather quickly. It's very time consuming, but we're there. The element's there for the band to contact us, get the ball rolling, make it easy to try to purchase a few CDs. There's different elements that we like to add in that we see that customers like. For instance, autographed items. If they can sign a few of the CDs and send them to us, we see that a lot of people buy them blindly just because it's autographed. There's some memento sake to that. So there's other elements that we work with to try to bring the independent bands in, and I think that also a lot of people come looking for that. So you know, and then a lot of times the independent bands even turn around and say, "Hey, I just noticed this band on your website, and I'm a fan of them now," and it happens all the time. So.
Yeah, the compilation CD has been
Sirens.
great. The Sonic Cathedral Sirens one, we're looking to do it too very soon. But that's you know, an inexpensive purchase. Maybe you know, if you're already spending $20, 5 more for 15 songs, 15 or 14, 15. Really good songs, most of them, and it's a good introduction to the genre and gives you a lot of good examples of obviously the different gradations of the music out there. Still all female, but it gives people a good sampling of it. That's been a big selling point. That's why we want to do another one. Well, let's be fair too, you get a lot of demos in the mail, a lot of stuff that isn't even necessarily solicited, like people we've never heard from. And the most time consuming thing, I mean, you can throw a CD in a player and listen to it once, but that doesn't give you an in-touch feeling with the music. You really don't know the music. And I think the radio station is part of where we take a lot of those demos, and John will do an indie hour or something like that, put some of those music songs out there on the radio and let people get used to them. But then after that, it's really hard because they do get so many things to listen, and they're always taking CDs. Rick's always taking stuff home and listening to it, trying to figure out, you know, what is this? Is it the next, you know, big hit?
Every single band that contacts us, we listen to them, because I remember 20 years ago when John and I started this, we didn't have internet. We did everything by mail and little demo cassettes. You would make a demo cassette and you'd send out 1 million mails to try to get some, I call them rags. They were print magazines, little print magazines, to say something about your band. Now you've got all of these marketing tools. You've got Facebook, you've got MySpace, you've got all these things that you can do, and if you're a band and you're not taking advantage of that, in my opinion, you're not really working the system.